We already know that he is all on that whole promises made, promises kept kick. And that's something that I really like. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Does he do everything correctly 100%? No, he don't. Who does? Who does? But that's what I want to see. I want to see us hold him accountable, hold his feet to the fire, hold his everybody that works for him feet to the fire. All right. All right. This right here came from President Trump earlier today. And JD Vance was like, man, the boss is on point today. The boss is on fire. And then, of course, Elon Musk posted about it. This joint right here says, for many years, the world has wondered why prescription drugs and pharmaceuticals in the United States of America were so much higher in price than they were in any other nation, sometimes being 5 to 10 times more expensive than the same drug manufactured in the exact same laboratory or plant by the same company. You understand that? You understand that? They be 5 to 10 times more expensive, and they are the same drug manufactured in the same exact laboratory or plant by the same exact company. These companies be having the market. They be locking down the entire market, man, and it's not fair. Y'all already know about some of those companies, and I'm not even going to name them, you know what I mean? But some of y'all know them. I might name some later. It was always difficult to explain and very embarrassing because, in fact, there was no correct or rightful answer. The pharmaceutical / drug companies would say for years that it was research and development costs. And that's all of these calls were and would be for no reason whatsoever, borne by the suckers of America alone. Campaign contributions can do wonders, but not with me and not with the Republican Party. We are going to do the right thing, something that the Democrats have fought for many years. Therefore, I am pleased to announce that tomorrow morning, all right, in the White House at 9 a.m., I will be signing one of the most consequential executive orders in our country's history. Prescription drug and pharmaceutical prices will be reduced almost immediately by 30% to 80%. They will rise throughout the world in order to equalize, and for the first time in many years, bring fairness to America. I will be instituting a most favored nations policy whereby the United States will pay the same price as the nation that pays the lowest price anywhere in the world. Now, guys, I have to say this. I have to say this to you all. Let me get back up right so I can say this right here. Hold on one second. Where am I? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, guys, listen to me. It's our job to not only want Trump to do the right thing and do big things, make big moves like this for our country, but and we're rooting him on. We want him to do well, but just like our children when they're in sports, we need to hold them accountable. Just like our children when they're in school, we need to hold them accountable. Just like our love interests or significant others, like we want them to do great in everything, but we still need to hold them accountable. All right, we need to do the same thing with Trump. We need to make sure that we hold them accountable. Now, will they try to block this? Absolutely, they will. Absolutely. And that's probably the only way he won't get this to go through. We already know that he is all on that whole promises made, promises kept kick. And that's something that I really like. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Does he do everything correctly 100%? No, he don't. Who does? Who does? But that's what I want to see. I want to see us hold him accountable, hold his feet to the fire, hold his everybody that works for him feet to the fire. All right. All right. So let me see. I will be instituting a most favored nations policy whereby the United States will pay the same price as the nation that pays the lowest price anywhere in the world. Hold on, let me make myself big, make this bigger again so you can see it. Our country will finally be treated fairly, and our citizens' health care costs will be reduced by numbers never even thought of before. Additionally, on top of everything else, the United States will save trillions of dollars. Now, I'm sure y'all are interested in that. All right. The United States will save trillions of dollars. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to Trump, man. Hey, let me tell you something I will say. This is something I will say. I will say that this brother definitely keeps the excitement going in the White House. I love that. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. I ain't got no issue with that at all. All right. I love the fact that he don't let them bully him. This dude gets bullied more than any president I've ever seen. More than any president I've ever seen. Every time he cuss on a daggone computer, all he sees is people going at him, just talking sugar honey iced tea about him. Boom, 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 just throwing so much stuff at him. And it's not even warranted. It's not even warranted. All right. And I'm so serious. Like, he even sat down and when he was having a conversation with someone, I forgot what interview he was in, but he pointed out the Trump derangement syndrome that a lot of these people have for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Now, some of them do have reasons because they loved Biden so much. They loved Kamala so much that they just don't want to let go of their idea of the Democrats, having a majority and running things like they had in the last few years, where they could have done anything, but they still made up excuse after excuse after excuse not to get things done. And anybody who was smart, anybody who can think for themselves, like you and I, we decided to move on from them. We decided to say, you know what? We've been watching you. We gave you a fair chance to get things right, to do things the right way. And y'all still screwed this up. Y'all still screwed this up, and you did it blatantly. You just lied to us and you did whatever you wanted to do, while at the same time, the country, the people in the country are getting poorer while the people in office are getting richer. But there's always one person who, when he serves, he gets poorer. Could you name that guy? This is a pop quiz. Do anybody know the name of that guy? There's one person that when he gets into office, he gets poorer. Like his bank account diminishes because he's not in it for the dollar. But yet, because they will constantly project and say that Elon's trying to steal from the from the American people. Trump is trying to steal from the American people. What? This dude take the job and don't gain a damn thing from it. Let me see. So you mean to tell me that if I become the president, that people are going to try to unalive me? Yes, I'll take some of that. Oh, you're going to try to put me in jail? Yes, I love that too. Oh, you're going to talk about my kids and my grandkids all the time? Yeah, I would love that. What else? You're going to always accuse me of being a liar. You're going to accuse me of being a cheat. You're going to accuse me of being a felon. You're going to accuse me of being all these things. Yes, why not? And I get to lose money. Oh my God, this is answering all my prayers. What? Somebody make this make sense. Would you take a job like that? Would you take a job like that? Please, somebody just answer my question, bro. Would you take a job like that? Because there's no upside. What's the upside? Please tell me the upside. I still don't know the upside. I'm like, bro, this guy has created probably the largest movement that I've ever seen since I've been paying attention to politics. And there's no upside for him personally. He is clearly choosing this country over his own personal benefit. If I'm lying, somebody please correct me.